The importance of having an auto top-off system on your aquarium can easily be overlooked and thought of as a luxury item instead of a necessity. It, however, is a very important piece of equipment to maintain a healthy and stable environment. All aquariums evaporate water on a continuous basis. Just how much water your aquarium evaporates will vary based upon size, water flow, lighting choice, surface area, as well as household temperature and humidity. Reef aquariums will generally have the highest evaporation rate due to high output lights, water surface agitation, and the use of no lid or mesh lids. So, what is the big deal about evaporation in a saltwater aquarium? When water evaporates, it is only fresh water that does. The salt and minerals stay in the aquarium water. As more water evaporates, the salinity level of the water will begin to increase. The more water allowed to evaporate without replenishment, the higher the salinity level will go up. Then, when you add fresh water into the system to make up for the evaporation, the levels now drop back down to where they originally were. If top-off is not done in small amounts at a regular interval, that means the salinity level of your aquarium is constantly on the up and down unstable swing. Coral and invertebrates are particularly sensitive to these salinity changes and can cause stress or death if swings are severe enough. One of the most important factors in a reef aquarium is stability. Protein skimmer efficiency is highly dependent on the water level they're running in. If the desired water is not maintained at a constant level, your protein skimmer will underperform. This can include pulling less nutrients from the water, having higher chance of overflow of the collection cup, and overall not running consistently. Evaporation can also lead to damage of the equipment. The water level in your sump, filtration chambers, or aquarium drop too low, it can expose equipment that is intended to be fully submerged. Pumps can become damaged, overheat, and stop working if not kept submerged, leaving your aquarium without its life support system. Heaters are likely the most dangerous equipment to leave exposed to air. The heater can overheat, causing rising water temperatures, as well as risk melting equipment and cords around it or starting a fire. The housing of the heater can crack when not fully submerged, and this can lead to electrocution of livestock or yourself. Evaporation can be managed on a manual level by adding small amounts of fresh water throughout the day to not allow large fluctuations, but this does require a good amount of time, carrying water around, and attention to water levels. Figuring that the larger aquariums can evaporate upwards of 5 gallons, manual top-off multiple times a day becomes hard to manage and labor-intensive. Smaller aquariums may evaporate less per day, but due to the smaller water volume, it takes much less to cause levels to go out of the safe zone. An ATO system uses sensors and pumps to constantly monitor water level and adds small amounts of water regularly, allowing almost no fluctuations at all to occur. This provides stability to your livestock and ensures the safety of your equipment. We use and recommend the XP Aqua ATO systems. The Duetto includes everything you need to get set up: optical sensor, controller, pump, siphon brake, and tubing. The water level sensor must be placed in the return pump chamber at the desired operating water level. Attach the included tubing to the output of the pump. Cut the length needed to reach the return pump chamber from your top-off reservoir. All WaterBox aquarium models with a sump include an auto top-off reservoir. Secure the hose bracket into place and insert end of hose, making sure to keep above the water line. The siphon brake needs to be installed on the tubing. It must be higher than the water level in the reservoir, but not outside of the container. Water will drip out of the siphon brake when the pump is on. Plug the pump and sensor into the controller and then plug in the controller. When evaporation occurs and the water level drops below the sensor, it will turn the pump on to add fresh water to the aquarium. Once the water is back to normal level, the pump will turn off. Now all I have to do is fill the top-off reservoir with fresh water every few days, and the ATO unit takes care of everything else.